everyone, welcome back to Sidemen Reacts. Today myself, Harry and Toby are looking at shower thoughts to keep you up at night.
I have trouble sleeping anyway. I don't really want to listen to these, I won't lie.
Well, I was going to say, Toby doesn't shower, so, I mean...
Why attack me?
I mean, this should be fine. You don't have shower thoughts because you don't shower.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't showered in 3 weeks.
You're a bath man, aren't you, Toby? That's where you like it.
No, I like an occasional bath. I am a shower man.
Let's see these disturbing thoughts.
The world is kind of funny when you step back and really think about it. In a day and age where everyone takes everything seriously, it's nice to pause and consider the intriguing and, sometimes, flat out just weird thoughts that some of us have, but for the most part never share.
Okay.
Some of them are pretty interesting.
I'm ready.
Like the fact that the Earth's population has doubled in the past 50 years, but it took almost 2 million years to get to the 3.7 billion human population in 1971. For every person alive today, there's about 15 dead people throughout all of human history.
I feel like there would be more than that.
That one doesn't, that doesn't surprise me
but
much.
that makes sense, no, Harry.
Does he?
Well, he just said that the human population has doubled in the last 50 years, and it took however many years to get to 3.7 billion.
There's surely more than like 30 generations of like 50. I don't know. Well, it makes sense, but I don't know.
So you telling me when, like, Jesus was cutting about, there was only, like, 500 people there?
Not 500 people.
Probably not a lot. Probably
There's
not
more
a lot.
than
What?
500.
What?
bro.
Well, no, because then it would be, like, double. Like, it's all exponential, right? So
Yeah.
when Jesus is there, there's, like, 500 people. The next year, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
don't think it's been a steady exponential curve. I say the development of technology and medicine in recent years has made it accelerate.
Well,
even
you know
more.
what? You think too rationally, Toby.
One
There
of
was,
us has to.
there was 170 million people when Jesus was cutting about.
You googled that.
Yeah.
How many
is
people
what?
cutting about with Jesus?
Which isn't a lot, to be fair. That's like half of the US.
That's crazy.
You normally breathe and blink on autopilot, but now since I just mentioned it, you're doing both of them manually.
I am.
Oh, I hate
Oh.
that.
That was
What
weird.
the
No,
fuck?
I hate
What?
that.
I started blinking.
Yeah, same.
It was my breathing. I stopped breathing, bro.
Nah, move on from this one, man. I want to do it
Your tongue
naturally
is
again.
probably
Please.
touching the top of your mouth right now, but no matter where you put it, it just doesn't feel comfortable. Spiderwebs have fake
Those are
pockets, but babies'
I know
pants have
somewhere
real
it's
pockets.
comfortable.
Oh my god, Simon, really?
These are shower thoughts.
But that was just an intro.
Oh,
That was
oh
the
god,
intro.
he got us
Alright,
thinking.
before we go in, what do you lot think about in the shower?
A whole rate. I'll be honest, mate. I'm on my phone in the shower a lot. So
What?
I kinda just, yeah, like I'll just kind of see what's up, like kicking on TikTok or something.
In the shower?
Yeah, or like I'll have a video on. I'll have my phone like on. There's a place on the wall I can put my phone. I can see it, so I'll just be watching the video, scrubbing my pits and stuff. normally.
Mad. I mean, I
What about
listen
you,
to
Simon?
music. I have a speaker in
Yeah,
my shower,
same.
so I like
Oh,
put
okay,
music
yeah.
on, and I don't think about anything except that.
The Earth is revolving around the Sun. The Sun is revolving around the center of our galaxy, and our galaxy is in a unique orbit with the nearest galaxy to our own, Andromeda.
So people claim
So,
that is. Obviously,
with
we don't
that
know.
being said, every single second, the Earth is moving into a new position in space that it has never been before, and will never return to again.
Damn.
Ever. Your age in years is how many times you've circled the sun, but your age in months is how many times the moon has circled you. If you could steal just a second of life from everyone on Earth, you'd be able to survive for nearly another 240 years. But did you know that 2 people can be born at this?
Wait,
That
hang on a minute.
didn't-
I messed
that-
up. Wait, what was that one?
You,
Say that again.
If you
if
steal
you
a
could steal
second,
just a second of life from everyone on Earth, you'd be able to survive for nearly another 240 years.
that doesn't sound like that much. You know?
But
Yeah, I'd have
did you know
thought I
that
got
2 people
more.
can be
That's a
born at
bad
the
deal.
same
That
exact
is.
time?
Did you know
Because of time
that
zones
in
have
your
different-
31st year, when you're 31.7 years old, you celebrate your billionth second alive?
I didn't
Where
know
the
that.
fuck did you get that from?
Weird facts on What's Good podcast. Come check it
Jeez, come on. Wow, next month we'll be celebrating Toby's. Come on.
out. Yes! Yes! I escaped!
Simon's older than me,
I
bro.
escaped!
Oh shit, yeah.
I literally turned 30 next month.
I got 2 years.
another 240 years. But did you know that 2 people can be born at the same exact time, but because of time zones, have different birthdays,
Oh,
or
that's-
even be born in different years?
Oh.
Maybe
Oh.
there is no reason as to why we're here. Or at least, that's what we're supposed to think. Maybe we're just characters in a universe-sized video game. Sleep could be a save point, which is why we really don't know what happens between the second we fall asleep
GTA been
and when
on
we
to it,
eventually
yeah.
regain consciousness some hours later.
Okay.
We also trust our bodies enough to
Simulation.
just go unconscious and continue breathing so we don't die. If you think about it, it's actually healthy and recommended to sleep for 4 months a year.
Yeah.
But in
That's
order to bring
crazy
us
how much
back,
we sleep, you
alarm
know.
clocks were
It is
made
We just
crazy.
hibernate
because
for
of
4
being
months
annoying enough
instead.
to shake
Yeah.
humans into consciousness. You might want to smash it and break it, but don't. Every analog clock that no longer works actually shows the time on it where it died. If you order a new clock to be delivered to you and it arrives safely, your time has arrived. Speaking of being conscious humans, there's a lot that goes on inside our bodies. Your brain makes your heart work, and your heart makes your brain work. It's really quiet given the things that are going on inside us right now.
Yeah, what
Like,
the
imagine
fuck?
if you could hear blood gushing through your veins, or if every time we blinked, it made a noise.
Wait.
I feel like we should be able to hear it. Like we should. Well, like, you can sometimes, right? When your stomach
What, hear
gargles
what?
and stuff. But like,
Sometimes
Yeah,
people
yeah.
have like crusty eyes and you can hear them blink.
you know, with crusty eyes.
I don't
No,
know,
but that
bro.
brain and the heart one, does that mean that they start at the exact same time when you're like conceived?
I don't understand the
Surely,
body
yeah.
in general, bro. Like, if you deep it, you don't know where all your organs are, right? You don't know how everything works, but your brain does.
So I
but
do
it won't
know.
tell us. It
Maybe-
won't. It won't.
yeah.
It can't like identify it. Oh, it's weird, isn't it?
Oh,
Everyone on the planet blinked at the same exact time. Nobody would be able to tell that it just happened.
true.
We have eyes to see, we have a nose to smell. We have ears to hear and hands to feel, and we have a mouth to taste. But is this every sense that there is? Could there be other senses that we just can't perceive because
I
we
think
don't have
there
the
is.
means
Like
to?
you can sense
We
danger
just haven't evolved
sometimes.
to need them
Yeah.
because it's not needed on
Yeah.
Or
Earth.
what about when someone's like staring at
Yeah,
the
no,
back of
that's
your
a
head
thing
and
though.
you
Yeah.
That's actually a
can-
thing. You
Yeah.
can sense people staring at you.
And you can set like you can sense like something bad's gonna happen sometime. I don't know. Like
that gut feeling that you
or
get.
or
as
is
well.
that just in our heads? Is
That's
that just
Spidey
like
sense.
yeah.
What about on other planets? When we colonize Mars, will the far future humans evolve to have different senses than we do today? Evolution is an interesting idea. The voice inside your head has also evolved with you over time. Do you remember if it was the voice of a kid when you were younger? If you heard your
Oh.
8-year-old voice
I
today,
was thinking about this the
would
other
you
day.
recognize
It
it?
must be right. It has
Being able
to
to
be.
record things digitally is something that we all overlook. We view old writing like the Wealth of Nations, or the Bible, or the Epic of Gilgamesh, and we see them as some of the most influential pieces of writing to ever exist. But in the year 3000, we'll be able to look back at 1,000-year-old videos and recordings just like we view old writing today.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, by the
But
way,
will that not
hello.
be the same
What?
thing as like in the future you'll be able to probably relive the memory, not just watch it?
Oh, yeah, I reckon you'd be able to. I definitely reckon that'll be a thing. You know, like I'll take me back to like this time. Whack the headset on, you get to re-experience it.
Headset? Nah, there's a USB stick going into your brain.
Nah,
I'm
not
telling
that,
you,
nah.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do it.
Nah,
bro.
get me an Oculus Rift, my friend. I don't want the memory stick, please.
The year 10,000 using an Oculus Rift.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I'm only like my dodgy. I'm like Windows XP nowadays. I'm just using my old system.
due to deepfakes and people getting really, really good at editing and faking things, there's only going to be a very brief period in human
that's
history where
London.
videos can actually be trusted as evidence. People see glasses as a sign of intelligence for some reason, even though we all failed a test in order to get them.
That is true.
Good one.
Antarctica is probably the smartest and most
Antarctica.
educated continent on Earth, considering it's populated almost exclusively by scientists.
Again,
Science has taught us a lot
that's a
about
good quiz question. What's the most intelligent continent? Okay,
That is.
I'll save that for a quiz when you or Toby aren't on the same team, or on the same team and not
the
answering.
universe, about the planet we live on, and even what goes on inside our bodies. One of the most interesting things that we figured out, though, is that the brain is the only organ that knows it's actually an organ. And on top of that, it actually named itself. But the brain takes time to process information. It's very, very quick, but not instantaneous.
This doesn't make any sense to me. This
So
the whole like
technically,
neurons
Your
thing. I don't
body
get.
Yeah,
is living
I-
ever so
yeah.
slightly in the
Yeah.
future. We live in a society, and we set up and made rules that everyone should follow in order to keep things going smoothly. But some of them are just kind of funny. For example, parking tickets are just speeding tickets for going 0 miles per hour where it isn't allowed.
Why would you do
Oh.
We have
that?
cars that can go
Nah.
upwards of
Why would
200
you
miles
do
an
that?
hour, but there's almost nowhere where you're legally allowed to go that fast in them.
The
In
Autobahn.
life, people always
Uh-huh.
tell you to stay in school and don't do drugs. But when you get sick, the best advice you get is to be told to do drugs and stay out of school.
Oh.
You never truly appreciate the fact that you can breathe through your nose until you're sick and suddenly lose half the
This is
ability
true.
to keep
Yeah.
yourself
This is-
alive.
So
whenever I'm
true.
ill, I'm like, fuck me. I should really appreciate. Like, I should be appreciative right now of how
Yeah.
like, I'm fine. Because whenever my nose is blocked, it's the worst time ever.
Your mouth is just constantly open.
Oh, it's awful, man. It's awful.
Ugh.
Everyone has taken medicine and seen a warning label to not operate heavy machinery while on the use of it. Now, they're probably talking about cars and such, but almost everyone immediately thinks of like a
Yeah,
forklift
I did.
or a Caterpillar 797F.
I didn't think of that.
Speaking of cranes, though, have you ever actually seen a crane being built?
Yes.
They kind of just show up. Out
Decent.
of
No.
Yeah,
and then
I have
disappear
seen a crane
randomly.
being built.
I have seen.
Have
it.
you?
Language is just
Yeah.
weird.
I don't
Like
know
the
how
way
it
they
did
do
it.
Scaffolding.
Yeah, like I've seen it on the floor, but they build themselves, don't they?
Wow,
Watch a video
what?
for it.
Yeah, a crane builds itself. I'm pretty sure. Like it will. Oh, does it? No, it does.
It can't jump and then put a bit in.
No, it does. It's on like tracks and it goes up, puts a bit of its body in, I think anyway.
You see, like in Minecraft, when you jump and put a block underneath you. That's what it is.
That's what I'm imagining.
That's
No, it is.
literally what
One
it
sec.
is.
We'll cut. So this is 1604 here. So I will come back, but let me just
Okay.
quickly put this in for you because you'll like this. Yeah. So it
Okay.
goes up,
Yeah.
and then it one sec. Puts a bit of itself in, attaches it. And then
What?
and then it goes up again. Well, I'll skip forward a bit, but like it just keeps doing that.
And at the
Yeah.
same time, it's picking up another one from. Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Technically, you've never seen a crane be built because the crane is already built at the start. Like, it's getting taller now, but
It's an
still,
assembly. It's an assembly.
Yeah, it's still built though.
I guess I don't know. I don't really know.
Language is just weird. I made a whole video about it a couple weeks ago. Try to think of another English word that ends in MT other than dreamt.
KMT. Oh,
I more closely represent the letter X as a math variable as opposed to it being a real letter. It's just a fake Z anyway. Crane is the 9,618th most used word in the English language.
I blame
You really don't
Wordle.
need to know that many words to speak English well. Learning the top 100 words in most languages will usually contain at least 50% of the words you use in everyday conversation.
Ah.
Bring this up to 500 words, and you'll get to around 80%.
See,
Mad.
that doesn't
This
seem
should allow
too
you to
hard
grow
then
up
learning.
and
I could learn 100 words in a language, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
but-
all the tenses and
Yeah. That's what
Oh
fucks you
yeah.
up.
yeah.
But when you're at a restaurant and you're waiting for a waiter, you become the waiter.
Ah.
On the topic of
Um.
food also doesn't really go bad. Just something else starts eating it before you do. Bacteria.
Ah.
Also, I was in a public restroom the other day and it had one of those touch-free soap dispensers. I don't really get the point of those though, because as long as the soap does its job, like to remove the bacteria from my hands, does it really matter if I touch the dispenser or not?
True.
But one of the
is
nastiest
true.
things there is out there is what you might be watching this video on right now. A phone. Most people check their phones nearly 100 times a day, and I don't remember the last time that I thoroughly washed off my phone. There's so many things that you can do on
Harry
a phone.
does every
Like
day.
your
Almost unlimited possibilities.
In the shower.
Yeah, good
phone
point actually.
providers
Yeah, you know what? There we go. Yeah.
You got
good
the
point,
cleanest phone out of everyone.
Cleanest phone
Good
in
point,
the world,
good
bro.
point. man. I was like, oh, yeah, your phone is like probably one of the dirtiest things you have, right? Because you always
Literally.
if you
Yeah.
don't wash it. Yeah.
and sell unlimited minutes, unlimited texts, and unlimited data for any given month. But in reality, you're actually only getting 44,600 minutes a month at most. So they're kind of
Can't use
lying,
more.
So they're lying
but not
to
really.
us.
There's about 730 hours in a month. If you work a full-time job, you're going to be working at least 40 hours a week, or 160 hours a month. It's all worth it though whenever that check comes in. But sometimes, you spend money you don't have. In a way, debit cards pay for things with the past hours of your life, and credit cards pay for things with the future hours of your life.
Oh, I don't like that.
If you don't pay your taxes, you'll get thrown in jail. But jails are typically funded with taxpayer money. So if you go to jail for tax evasion, you're living off of taxes because you didn't pay taxes.
What?
Taxes are like a subscription fee to your
That's
show that
it.
you can't cancel, even if you don't like the service. The only reason we want or feel the need to make money is to get rid of all of it in the end. For a very brief second,
Wait,
every
what?
19-year-old
What do you
is
mean? The only reason we want to make money is to get rid of it all in the
You
end.
want to spend it?
No, but
Yeah.
I don't agree with that because some
I like
people
to
like.
look at
I
it.
No, but I would like to leave it to my child, for example.
Yeah.
In which
So
case,
they can get rid of it.
I don't want them to get rid of it. I want them to maintain it so that the future generations always have something there. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
but
to,
technically, if you're leaving it to your child, you're still getting rid of it.
I don't agree. I think my
Yeah.
child's.
It's not yours anymore. It's theirs.
No, but
You've got rid
it's
of
the
it.
child.
no,
it's,
not
It's a
because they
bit
get
of
it when
me.
you're dead, so you didn't get rid of it.
They got rid of you.
Money is evil.
oldest teenager in the world. In the same way, every single person alive was, at one point, the youngest person in the entire
That's
world.
kind of mad. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're born,
But
you're
even
the
more
youngest person
interesting
in
than both of these is the fact that, for the smallest period of time, you were exactly pi years old.
Whoa.
Walking is just you continuously screwing up your balance so you fall into your other leg. And the process repeats until you reach your destination.
No.
Knocking on someone's door is basically
feel
punching
so
their house
inept.
until they give you attention. Similarly, Clapping is just giving yourself a high five for someone else's hard work. Clapping is universally a pretty good thing. It's a way to show your appreciation for something without someone having to see you face to face. Facial expressions are something that we kind of just don't notice day to day, but they're pretty interesting. Your skull doesn't change shape at all. Your skin, your flesh, just warps and bends in ways to form a smile.
Ooh, oh yeah,
or
that's
anything
odd.
else.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Actually,
I don't like that one.
you've never even truly seen your own face before. You've only viewed it in pictures or in reflections. The rich used to pay the poor for their entertainment, but today the poor pay the rich for entertainment. Now, you don't always pay, like YouTube is a thing, but YouTube itself is older than some people watching this video.
Oh,
Watching videos, though,
I
is just
feel
being
old now.
entertained by super tiny pixels changing colors and turning on and off. So to be honest, existence is just really weird.
that is. I spend all my time, like, well, a lot of my time looking at fucking little
Screens.
pixels changing colors. Like, I should really do other shit, man.
Go on a hike, bro.
There are only 2 days in your entire lifetime that aren't 24 hours long.
Oh fuck! I was about to ask the question, which ones are they? But we're too about to tell us.
The
now.
day you're born
Yeah, and the day
and
you
the day
die.
you die.
Yeah,
fair enough.
So
Harry.
hurry those showers up. You're using all my hot water.
Oh, wow, that was.
The thing is, right, when I selected this video, I did think it was going to be a lot more like Hits Blunt memes, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like it was
okay.
going to be
I
like,
mean-
would there be less water in the ocean if there were more SpongeBobs or something like that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Hello, welcome to Sidemen React. It is myself and Mini Minter, and we are looking at some funny design fails.
Yeah.
Do you know of any design fails yourself, personally?
Toby's nose.
Well, there's no that is unnecessarily rude.
Sorry.
But,
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
No. It's
didn't
fine.
mean
It's fine. Good. You know what? That's the made good intro clip though. We need something like that.
All
All
right.
right, let's go. Let's see.
Proof Japan is living in the 3000s.
So what do you put it in there?
A cow.
See, this is cool, but this is just not like.
Yeah.
It's all, also you need
Oh,
the
right.
Well, sorry. You needed the Donny to tell her to put it in there in the first place. So why doesn't he just do it for her?
I think the big factor here is the fact that it misses.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah.
They're gonna lock
Oh,
you
yeah.
here. Well, how are you gonna get out?
I'm a ninja. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, you know what?
my
Fair play
God.
for
Yeah,
that woman's
yeah.
very athletic.
Although something's going wrong.
Fair play.
Wait.
I want to be that like
You
mobile
have
at that
energy.
age.
Sorry, what was the design fail?
I think the fact that you can just get out of a lot, like it just doesn't stop anyone
I
getting
guess
through.
so. I
Yeah,
don't
but-
know though.
Eh.
Oh my days. Surely not.
Yeah, but that's not a design. That's your own building fail. Like, surely you see that from a mile off.
Right. That, to me, seems smart.
That's a design win.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, 100%.
That's a broken tap that they've made work.
Yeah. Again, the design's fine. She's just. Honestly, you can take out the kid as well.
Have you ever done
Have
one
you
of
done
those?
one of these? Yeah, I love these things. You never done one?
I've never done one of these.
They have them at the Atlantis Dubai. They have one. I feel like.
I've only ever done, what's the one, is it wakeboarding where you hold on to the rope and...
Oh yeah, no, it's like that. Oh, you should definitely do one. These are fun. This is quite easy to pick up as well. Although this can happen, which is.
So whose bright idea, right? Okay.
Well, how did he get in there then?
Do they like put it in the back?
Oh, maybe they do.
How did this not go
Pasta.
viral?
Screw us.
Okay.
Okay, then...
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
quite cool.
that's fair. Although, it looked like a movable bin.
Yeah, so I think they just put it there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these ones, I don't think they're inherently flawed in design, apart from the ice cream one.
Picking up the signal from this open sign.
Again, is this a design flaw? Have they just built it wrong?
I don't see anything wrong so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I love that cut. Oh.
I always see people saying, like, this is the way you should eat it. It's
Really?
not.
Oh my god. Just
met last week, all right? Just stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Say something. Oh, I wish you were dead.
Hey, man, you need to sit your motherfucking ass down.
Again, where's the design fail? That was amazing.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's actually one of my pet peeves, you know, is places that do this shit.
Well, there's no need for it.
There's no benefit to you whispering a bit of fucking dry ice around my drink. Like, I appreciate like if they decorate it nicely.
Yeah, but
like,
they-
this shit just like
They get a cool Insta story.
that's just a gin and tonic. There's nothing to that. It's just
Yeah,
like a
but
normal like.
it's a cool Instagram.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a dope project. Hey, bro, why'd you use so much glue? It's supposed to be glue?
Right.
Oh my god.
It's gonna hurt if it gets torqued.
Yeah, what would be the plan with this? What do you do?
Let it run out of battery.
45 hours?
Oh,
45
never mind. You know what I actually would do? What did he say?
Go on.
I'd use a broom before I'd use a shovel.
That's gonna fire off the fucking thing though.
And he goes, don't use the broom, use the shovel. I was like, yeah.
I would genuinely a blanket. That's what I was gonna say. Because then
there
it all
we
gets
go.
sucked up into the wheels and stop it.
Yeah, yes, I would not have thought of that actually. That was a good idea. Yeah, let's see if it works.
If it doesn't work, then I'm
I
screwed.
think it will work. It must work. Now we take that, or do we?
Wait.
Well, it's slowed down at least.
Oh, it
no.
threw the blanket off. Oh, he got it!
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
See, the Simon method worked.
Well, I said it after I saw it, but I was gonna say
No,
it.
I can tell you were cooking.
It's like padlocking a shower curtain.
We had a small earthquake. He just put his wall back together.
No, but it's gonna be like.
It's the shake action.
Nah.
This thing vibrates.
Nah.
I mean,
What?
look. Come on.
I don't know what the intended use of that
what's the
could
concept?
be.
I am shitting my pants. I was just filming because it was cute. My cat was watching. And then this happened.
Take out the window.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, see, people that operate these is such a oh, wait.
Jeez. It's gonna go the wrong. Oh, okay.
That's all right. Oh. The size of that fucking dog. Oh no.
That dog was bigger than the deer.
The deer.
Right.
Nice.
Well, this just doesn't look like a.
Yeah, it's just broken. I'd say just don't use it, mate.
Yeah.
Rather than to break every little bit of it.
They're getting charged for that 100% as well.
Yeah. Oh no.
Every time I turn my back, dog cousin Millie tests my patience.
I'd love a goat. I really would like a goat, you know. They can give you
It
milk.
would be cool.
They're pretty friendly. Like, I don't know.
God, oh my God.
That pieces are falling.
Oh my god. Oh, have you seen the really sad picture of this happening?
No.
There was two. Oh, it's a bit fucking depressing. But there's a picture of two Donnies like cuddling on top of one of these things that's on fire because they were working on it, and then the thing set on fire, and they were just they got trapped on top of it, and then they died.
Mad.
But yeah, sorry to dampen the mood. But hopefully there's no one on this one. Oh, that's pretty
Just
sick.
got struck again.
Oh, so the lightning set off in the first place because you sort of struck again.
In the same
Okay,
place.
so
twice.
I will say I'm stupid for drinking. That knife fell out of that little fucking knife container thing.
What?
Nah.
No. There's something else going on there.
SquarePants.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god.
What the?
Well, why was it in a barbecue in the first place?
I don't know how I got in there. It must be a little back entrance it could like go through.
Or have they just not opened the barbecue for like ages?
Yeah, they must. Yeah, they must have done. They must
Just
have
had it open and yeah.
Well, every time I walk through here, this dog keep playing with me like, you lucky the fence there to save you. You're not like that. You bugging. You must not
Okay, so we're trying to sign in to our Max account, and they have you like solve these puzzles to prove you're a human. These are the hardest puzzles.
Click the arrows
Click
to
the arrows to sum the dice and match the number on the left.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
my
2,
god.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not 16.
I can't see the one behind the arrow.
7, 8,
That's
9,
so
10,
long.
What's that? You can't see what that one is. You can't even see the dice.
Oh my
The
god.
option is a repeating pattern. Type your answer as a number, then press enter. See how easy this is.
Option 1.
Okay.
What?
Option 2.
Oh my god. The thing, but it shows how like good like the AI and shit, or like people, things that can crack this are that they're forced to do this kind of shit to stop people getting in.
I don't know if they're forced to go this level.
No, they are, because look, AI can now tell, like, you know, the old one used to be just like click all the pictures of a bus.
Yeah.
Like that one, any AI could do that easy, or even the drag the puzzle, but like that could be easily bypassed, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think this is more likely to be like a repeating pattern.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That seems very AI.
It's a good point. Just that it gets the audio file, it looks at which is the similar. Interesting. We'll never beat the AI. We'll never beat it.
It was 1, right? It had to be 1.
I would have said 1.
It had to be
Yeah,
1.
I agree.
I swear if it...
Come on.
Another one.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god! No!
Option 1.
Oh my.
Nah.
That can't be
2.
repeating.
No.
Option 3.
I don't think that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
robot. I'm not no stinking robot. After all that, we didn't
He's done
even
it.
actually have an account.
That's their own fault.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm
I
still
don't-
confused
yeah.
by the SpongeBob one, by the way. The Patrick.
Well, this one, the Patrick one, yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I don't know what it was supposed to be. Like, what's the?
A vibrating open butthole.
Yeah, but are we just look? Have we got a dirty mind? Should we be thinking, oh, it's just like a glove or something? Or
It must be a puppet or something, but nothing else moves. But why does it vibrate? Have you guys heard?
What?
There's no petrol anymore.
Drat.
I don't know why is there no petrol? Anyone actually know why?
Basically, there's a shortage of drivers, no?
Well, there isn't a shortage of petrol. There was a little mini shortage of petrol. A couple of places couldn't get any petrol delivered, and so everyone now thought there was going to be a petrol shortage. So everyone went and got petrol, and now there is a petrol shortage because everyone went and got petrol.
I heard people were putting them in plastic bags, double bagging petrol.
I've seen
that. I've seen a video of that. So that is a rumor that caused mass panic. Let's look at another 10. Me, Toby, and Harry are here. Yay.
That's a nice intro, Simon. Well done.
Run the rhythm, rude boy.
Ooh, bit of a tune.
Intense.
10 rumors that caused mass panic.
Oh, he's
Number
confident.
10, Chinese banana SARS. In China in 2007, a text message rumor began circulating around the country. The claim is that bananas give you SARS. At the time, the world was in the middle of global paranoia in regards to the disease, which had been advertised as 21st century plague. How little we knew back then, hey? Anyway, the banana industry crumbled under the rumour and sales of bananas dropped by 90%. This lost the industry $2.6 million a day and producers of the fruit went bankrupt. How can one rumour cause the collapse of an entire industry?
One text.
I blame WhatsApp.
It's a classic like WhatsApp group message, you know,
Yeah,
the forwarded message thing.
I blame WhatsApp groups. And all the aunties that send them.
What company do we not like? What's a company you don't like?
Ryanair.
Yo, did you hear that Ryanair gives you SARS?
No, Ryan, I like Ryan. Have you seen them on TikTok? Ryanair have got a good TikTok account.
Me and Toby have a passionate hatred for Ryanair, by the way.
Yeah, but
I've actually turned down brand deals that say they're going Ryanair.
Yeah,
Give me EasyJet, calm, all day, every day. Ryanair, never.
Oh no! What if we get boys? What if we get like a filthy Sidemen brand deal for Ryanair?
I will use the money that we get for all the brand deal to buy a private jet.
To bankrupt Ryanair.
Oh, okay. Well,
if I could, I'd buy them and bankrupt them.
Okay. Well, that's our hopes. That's our hopes of brand deal gone, unfortunately. But okay. All right.
We're going to hypothesise the effectiveness of the rumour may have been due to the Chinese government's control over the media. In fact, to get around propaganda in China, text messaging was relied upon as a form of news communication. Still, it's been 13 years and some people easily believe everything they find online without double checking the sources and with no censorship involved. So in this case at least, it's not really fair to blame it all on the Chinese government. But still it shows how just one rumour can cause absolute devastation.
don't know about devastation. Like,
Bro, people got bankrupted.
I guess so, but I guess it is devastation. Sorry,
They lost 2.5 million a day.
I apologise, banana industry. I'm doing I know it was hard.
Harry cancelled by banana industry.
Number 9. 1935 Harlem Riots. In 1935, getting the truth out of a news story wasn't as easy as today, when luckily we have the chance to record everything live in the moment. So the event that triggered the 1935 Harlem Riots grew exponentially by word of mouth, ending up as a rumour that was whispered across New York. So on March the 9th, 1935, Lino Rivera, a black Puerto Rican boy, was caught stealing a penknife from a store at 256 West 125th Street. The owner called the police, but by the time the officers arrived, a crowd had gathered outside. The storekeeper, afraid of what the crowd might do if the boy was arrested, asked the police to let him go. The officers agreed and the boy left via the back door. However, no one told the crowd what had happened. They basically saw the boy get inside the store and never get out again.
Oh, mad.
So soon, rumours spread that the police had killed Rivera, which led to violent demonstrations and Harlem's first race riot. 3 people were killed, hundreds wounded, and $2 million worth of property damage was caused.
Did the boy? Why couldn't they just wheel the boy out on like a wheelbarrow or something? Just be like, he's here.
Why did they have to wheel him out?
Bro, he could have walked out.
He was fine.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, you know, like
If you wheel him out, it sounds like they've done what.
Yeah, but I mean, like parade him. They should have like lift, like I don't know, like
Not wheelbarrow.
in the Lion King, like they lift him up like. I could have sorted that one out. I think.
Number 8. The Mayan Apocalypse. Remember when the world's biggest debate was when it was going to end or not?
Oh, it's 2012. Oh my gosh, yes.
It was 2012, and quite a few people truly believed the world would have ended on December the 21st. Now it's 2020, and we're all, well, I wish we could say safe and sound. Let's just say we're here reminiscing and aren't all dead, because the Mayan apocalypse, at least, was never accomplished.
Isn't the world meant to end like every 4 years or something like that?
There's always something.
There's literally always.
It's like 2021. That means giraffes are gonna take over.
So you just started a rumor.
This one I remember being quite like a not like legit one, but like a lot of people knew about this one because that was like the Mayan.
Yeah, but no one believed it.
No.
I don't think it was mass panic.
No, the film helped as well. That was the 2012 film.
The calendar was calculated up to December 21st, 2012. That's why many people chose to interpret the end of the Mayan calendar as a definite sign of the apocalypse. Brushing over the question of how the Mayans would know about such an apocalypse, panic spread worldwide as the date grew closer, and I mean real panic. In Michigan, for example, schools closed 2 days earlier over fears of panic-induced violence, while in China, religious groups spread panic to anyone who would listen, resulting in government crackdowns and 400 arrests. And that's not to mention mass migration to Bugarak, the French village that some believe could survive the apocalypse. Number 7. Congo Witch Player. It's Congo in 2008. At the Butembo Stadium, the Nuki System Soccer Club was losing to rival Sakazaki. At half-time, as reported by Radio Alapi, Nuki's goalkeeper ran up the pitch chanting spells in an attempt to change the course of the match. What happened next was pure chaos. Eyewitnesses said Sakazaki players caught him and started beating him. His teammates intervened and a fight broke out between the two sides. This was because of a rumour that this specific goalkeeper was a witch. This led to a stampede of people as they tried to flee the stadium. A police commander intervened to try and stop the scuffles but was struck in the head by a projectile thrown from the stands. In the aftermath, it was discovered that 13 people had been killed, all thanks to a rumour about the keeper.
What? Bro. I saw a video once, and it was like a keeper in Africa again, and he rubs shit on the goalpost, and they say it's like, I don't know, is it juju or whatever?
He banged judge.
He banged judge, and then they hit the fucking bar in the second half.
Right. It's tapped, man, it's tapped.
Is witchcraft? Sorry. So is witchcraft? Is like is that still a thing over there? Like, can you get like burnt? Like, are they still like? Is it still like anti-witch or like? Is it like more of like a folklore now?
I don't know. If there's people that go and see like witch doctors, we call them like babalawers.
It's not the same as witches though.
What do you think of when you think of a witch?
A woman with a big black hat that rides a broom.
No, I'm not talking. No. I know.
They like sit in like what you call a bush or forest, and they just bang spells, and people go and see them about their problems and stuff. It's mad. I used to hate that shit.
A bit like astrologists over here.
Number 6. Sri Lankan Grease Devils. In the summer of 2011, one night, Tuan Muhammad Saleh Nona Faris heard a rustling outside her house and saw a shadow that resembled a gorilla, completely covered in black from top to toe. She claimed the intruder was one of Sri Lanka's notorious Grease Devils. You see, during that summer, many in the country had been
What is
gripped
in
by
this
fear of
world?
nocturnal prowlers who had supposedly frequented rural areas, assaulting people at night. The media dubbed them grease devils, an old caricature referring to malevolent men who smear themselves in grease to avoid being caught. Although the rumours had absolutely no basis, vigilante lynch mobs started patrolling the countryside, leading to hundreds of arrests and the government deploying tanks. There were 30 incidents of violence and 5 known deaths as a consequence, including of a police officer. Number 5. The Irish Fright. Here's something slightly different, a perfect example of how rumours have always been used to damage opponents throughout history. The Irish Fright took place in England in 1688, during the so-called Glorious Revolution. The troops of the Jacobite Irish army were stationed in England in support of James II's authority. However, the same troops were widely despised by the predominantly Protestant population of England. According to accounts from the time, it was on this basis that at least 19 counties fell to the Irish Fright, a mass panic fueled by circulating rumours that depicted the Irishmen as bloodthirsty people. So, false reports of the Irish burning English towns and massacring inhabitants spread the panic pretty rapidly.
So they just surrendered.
Consequently, scared inhabitants formed armed militias to guard against the supposed Irish marauders. It was never determined who was responsible for sparking the rumours, though contemporaries suspected it might have been the work of William of Orange supporters to discredit James II.
Prehistoric beef.
Number 4. Steve Jobs' Heartache. The CNN iReport website allows members of the public to post stories and comments underneath the website's header, which states that all stories submitted are not fact-checked or edited. In 2008, a post appeared on the site claiming that the then CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs, had suffered a heart attack and was in hospital. Fear spread, not only between the fans of the American giant, but throughout the stock market too.
Oh shit, yeah, it would have tanked.
In fact, within 10 minutes of the rumour being posted, Apple's stock fell 10%. This 10% represents $4.8 billion, a huge loss. Wall Street's reaction to the news seemed a bit excessive. After all, why would Jobs' hospitalisation affect Apple's ability to operate? The stock market appeared even hastier when it was revealed the news was just a rumour. The market loss was mostly recouped that day, although trading closed 3% lower than normal for Apple stocks.
Jesus.
Damn.
Number 3. The Great Clown Panic.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh.
As surreal as it may seem, a general clown panic hit a few countries, mostly the US and UK, in 2016.
Remember this.
Yeah. The YouTube videos of this.
Well,
Yeah. J
funny,
Station. What is bloody clowns, bro?
In the summer of 2016, a local Wisconsin news report was transmitted stating that a Green Bay clown began frightening passers-by by standing on a street corner holding balloons. Creepy for sure, but not exactly a criminal offence of any kind. Besides, the clown turned out to be a viral marketing stunt for a low-budget horror movie. Still, the brilliant marketing campaign caused a viral mass panic. People tied up the 911 lines to report sightings of the creepy clown all over the states. The incident seemed to have sparked a wave of coulrophobia. That's a fear of clowns.
I'd be shook if I saw those clowns. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, same.
Oddly enough though, the same thing happened overseas. Just a few months later in the United Kingdom, the Newcastle police received reports of a creepy clown leaping out of bushes to scare children. After a few days, a teenager was arrested in possession of a bladed article. At that point, the local tabloids announced the terrifying clown craze had hit the country, instilling fear across the country.
Bruh.
That doesn't sound like a rumour then. There actually was a terrifying clown.
With a knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see what you have. A knife.
No! A knife! No!
Number 2. Toilet paper battle. Let's not forget about the mass hysteria that occurred with the outbreak of COVID-19. People went from underestimating the problem to completely clearing out toilet paper shelves. There's a whole psychological phenomenon behind it, and of course many factors were involved. But what do rumours have to do with it? Well, actually a lot. Take for example Japan, one of the first countries reached by COVID-19. In the early days of the pandemic, rumours that toilet tissue paper supplies were running low, as China would no longer export them, spread through social media. Consequently, citizens stormed supermarkets. To stop people panic buying, local officials and industry associations had to make statements reminding people that almost all toilet tissue paper was locally manufactured and there were plenty of supplies. Funnily enough though, the same thing happened in Hong Kong. And it happened worldwide too. Didn't we all witness something similar just a few weeks or months later? And did we completely run out of toilet paper? Even if we found ourselves wandering across empty supermarket shelves, no we didn't. The shortage of supplies was all caused by the same panic buyers who raced to stock up in the first place.
Those pesky panic buyers.
They remember those people having full-on fights in supermarkets.
But though I guess like right, we're laughing at it, but like if you like if you had a family, you got 4 kids in your house, they're all shitting.
I reckon though you could just buy a bidet for that price. Teach them how to use a bidet.
What if you don't have a bidet? What if you just have a sink?
So I'm saying you can buy one, bro.
Can you?
You can buy ones, yeah. You can buy ones that attach to your toilet.
Oh, okay. But you're not washing your ass with the toilet water then?
Nah.
Bro, water's water, man.
I don't think so.
Water's water? You drink your toilet water, bro. I'm not. Actually, you probably have a point.
No, but you're washing it. It's the clean toilet water.
Yeah, but it's sat in a toilet which has had shit dragged through it. Like
It's
the bowl.
set
No,
in
that's
the,
not
in
the-
the bit behind. I
not the
can't remember what it's
top.
called.
Okay, I don't know. Well, okay, right. Okay, you lot do your thing. I'm
Bro, you don't even wipe, do you?
Of course I do wipe. I wipe with water as well, because I like that.
That's like a bidet.
Yeah, it is like a bidet, but I do. It is like a bidet, but I do both. But I'm okay. Never mind, boys.
Thorough cleaner.
I am. I don't like having poo on my bum.
Number 1. The Y2K bug. Y2K, or the Millennium Bug, was a supposed computer flaw that was apparently going to cause huge problems in computers that couldn't deal with any date beyond December 31st, 1999.
I remember that.
You remember it?
Of course you do.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, I don't remember that.
Until the 1990s, many computer programs were designed to abbreviate 4-digit years, so these companies could recognize 98 as in 1998, but would be unable to recognize 00 as 2000, perhaps interpreting it to mean 1900. Therefore, many feared that when the world reached January 1st of 2000, most computers would be using an incorrect date, which doesn't seem like a massive tragedy, but some postulated in that case that computers could fail to operate properly unless the software was repaired or replaced before that date. And there came the worldwide panic, fearing the potential effects of the Y2K bug, and what it would have on financial systems, air traffic controls, hospital machines, and anything else that was run through a computer.
Oh god, yeah. Just resets your fucking heart machine.
The rumour became a concern around the globe, with companies spending a collective $300 to $600 billion on safeguarding against the non-existent bug. When the calendar turned to the year 2000, the crisis failed to materialise. So those were 10 rumours that caused mass panic.
What's going to be the next mass panic, do you reckon? What's the next one?
Well, after the fuel thing.
Yeah, when everyone realises there's enough petrol around, what's the next one?
The Ryanair causes SARS.
No, I think it's gonna be someone who's had the vaccine has something. And then it's gonna be like the vaccine caused it.
Yeah, that's already good point actually. That's kind of already.
I know that's kind of
though.
already yeah, but I think it'll be a big thing.
My son broke his leg 2 days after having the vaccine.
Welcome back to Reacts, everyone. Today myself, Harry, JJ, and Ethan are reacting to insane things found by airport security. I'm struggling to talk in passenger carry-on. Now, Harry, you've smuggled a few things before.
Oh well. That's a tale for another day. I actually have a very cool story that I have about a Sidemen trip we went on, but I can't actually tell it now. I won't tell it now. I'll tell you in like 5 years' time.
Oh wait. Side plus.
Oh yeah, cool. But I can tell you, you know Tobias's airport security incident.
No.
Nah.
He'd been moving house. I think I'm telling this right. He'd been moving house like the month before, and then he went through airport security, and they pull out of his suitcase like a giant kitchen knife, like a full-size kitchen knife.
Oh shit!
He'd been moving all his like kitchen knives, but they let him off. Like they're just like, okay, we don't think you're a threat, so you can just go. But kind of mad. So you could walk through with a kitchen knife and just blag your way out of it if you wanted to.
Play the video, please.
Well, you're not feeling great, Bez?
No, play the video, please.
The TSA have caught people trying to sneak some of the most unbelievable things onto airplanes. How crazy? How about a weapon, animal, or even human remains?
Wait, human remains? Did he say human remains?
He did say,
yes.
He did
say that, yeah.
One man tried to sneak a utility blade onto an airplane in his carry-on, but was stopped by TSA agents. Obviously, the man knew the blade would not be allowed through security, so he tried to conceal it in a Scooby-Doo greeting card.
Scooby-Doo!
He carved out a section in the card and hid the blade into the cartoon dog's head.
Raggy.
Needless to say, the blade was confiscated and the man was brought in for questioning, at which point he missed his flight.
These animations kill me. Why are they always just bear nodding?
In San Antonio, Texas, the TSA had to search a carry-on bag that had just passed through an x-ray machine. What they were looking for was a tube of lipstick. It was covered in rhinestones and looked pretty ordinary at first glance.
That's a vibrator.
However, instead of lipstick inside the tube, the TSA found a concealed knife.
What?
Oh no.
Oh Christ.
What the hell?
The lipstick knife may have just been for self-defense, but regardless, it was not allowed onto the airplane. Even worse than the lipstick knife, multiple people have tried to sneak entire swords onto airplanes.
Oh my God.
The crazy thing is that swords are actually not even that uncommon for people to try to sneak past the TSA.
I guess so, right? Because you're not like they're like collectible items.
That's a bit shit house though.
Yeah, also, like, you gotta remember, like, you can slice people up with them. Have you seen people in London, you know, running down with fuck off machetes and katanas?
10 bad guys.
Yeah, but
bad guys with machetes.
if it's like an old, like a 100-year-old, like Japanese sword, like it's more like.
Yeah, but why is it in their carry-on?
I guess like can you put that in a suitcase though? Can you put it in your suitcase? How does that work? How do you transport a katana?
I think so.
God, I ain't got the answer, Sway.
Okay.
Probably just drive through.
Just drive. Just drive.
Through. You lot, just drive.
Yeah,
through.
just drive on the ocean and that.
Yep.
Shut up.
You wouldn't believe what the most common hidden weapon TSA discovers is.
Can't be a strap.
Unless you're a ninja. Throwing stars seem to be weapons that are constantly trying to get snuck past the TSA.
Throwing stars.
Shurikens.
Nice.
Though I got you, Simon. I got you.
These are surprising for multiple reasons. The first are, why are so many people carrying throwing stars? Are they all ninjas? And second, if they are ninjas, shouldn't they be a little better at being sneaky?
Imagine you got hit with a throwing star, mate. That's a long day for you.
They're called shurikens. Stop calling them throwing stars.
Do you think, like, a lot of people were able to throw throwing stars?
Why do you keep calling it throwing stars?
How hard can it be to throw one though? Like it's just a star. You just gotta like.
No, bro.
Nah, but
they're called shurikens.
There's a technique to throwing stars, though, surely.
No, man. No. I'm not having this. Just continue.
Have confiscated throwing stars of all shapes and sizes and have to constantly remind people that they cannot bring their throwing stars onto an airplane. People have even gone to great lengths to get their throwing stars past the TSA.
Shut up.
One person folded up his throwing star and hid it
I've
inside
never heard
the
anyone
smartphone
say
case.
throwing star
Just
so
because the
much.
throwing star is inside the case
Whoa.
does not make it invisible to the scanners, and this passenger found out. The TSA has come across throwing stars so frequently that they had to create an announcement to remind flyers all martial arts weapons are prohibited in carry-on bags. They even posted on their social media accounts at Ask TSA that if anyone had questions about the proper way to pack and store throwing stars for a flight, please reach out to them directly. If you thought throwing stars and...
Bro, how many times is he gonna say throwing stars, man?
JJ, do you reckon you could throw a throwing star?
Oh, fuck off.
At Albany International Airport, the TSA agents had to carefully pull a duffel bag off the conveyor belt and ask its owner to head over to the security office. Inside of the bag was a chainsaw. That's right, the man packed a chainsaw onto a carry-on bag and put it through security scanner as if this was a normal thing to fly with. It's unclear why someone would need to fly with a chainsaw, but as long as there's no fuel in the chainsaw and it's cleaned and packed securely, chainsaws can fly in checked luggage. Just by using some common sense, most objects that have the word gun in their name are probably not allowed in your carry-on
It's a
luggage.
harpoon gun.
That includes spear guns.
I went spearfishing once and I hated it. It's terrifying.
Why?
Because I went out with someone else, right, and you're both swimming around in this murky water with a spear gun, right, and I'm like, if I like swim in front of this guy and he thinks my foot's a fish, like he could just shoot it. So that's what I was just shook at the whole time. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Shit. Oh, fair. I guess he could have just shot you as well.
Exactly. Like I'm just, but no, he's pretty like we were young as well. So I'm like, I don't trust this guy fully.
But you were underwater, so throwing stars wouldn't work.
Okay.
Since there are rarely any fish on planes, it was probably not necessary for the man to try to sneak his spear gun onto the flight. The TSA took the weapon and stored it with the rest of the confiscated objects collected from passengers that day.
Like, would you go spearfishing with the Sidemen? There's no way you trust everyone out.
No,
in the same lake together.
Absolutely,
No
I would go.
I trust none of you.
Many people enjoy purchasing items at duty-free shops and airports because of the lower fees and no taxes.
If I wanted to take control of a plane, right, I'd buy a fuck-off bottle from duty-free and smash it into like a shank.
That's true. That is true.
You could do that, yeah. In the toilet, you just smash it and then get busy.
You keep one as like a blunt object, and then you have a stabber as well.
Do you back yourself for someone to not just disarm you with a little sharp bottle? Do you?
Yeah, like you're on a plane with
That's
this
what I mean, yeah.
like glass, but there's how many 100 people around you or whatever.
Whereas if you got a strap, you can apply pressure on people. You can say, listen, this is quicker than that bottle, bro. It's done.
However, I will say. The 9/11 hijackers used knives.
Did they?
Guns. Yeah, they stabbed.
Yeah,
everyone.
but back in the day, it just
we got
security wasn't like it is now.
The reason it's like it is now is because of that.
Yeah, it's quite annoying that humans have to wait for some shit to actually happen before we decide to fix it. and make it better in the long run.
I mean, all shit could just not happen in the first place.
Yeah, or you could just be a normal person, innit?
That could also be a thing.
Just take a fight, bro. Why you got?
But who are we to say? Who are we to say what's normal? Maybe flying planes in the building is normal. We can't judge it.
Please don't. Please don't.
Sake. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Oftentimes, travelers purchase fancy liquors and expensive boxes of cigars. These goods cannot be consumed or drunk on the plane. This led to a woman at Beijing Capital International Airport to chug a whole bottle of very expensive Remy Martin XO Excellence cognac when she was told she would have to throw it away by security.
Jesus Christ.
She's off her rocker.
She became very drunk and violently ill. Another bizarre cognac experience that the TSA had to deal with was in Detroit, Michigan. A man had tried to bring an oversized bottle of cognac in his carry-on bag. However, it wasn't the bottle or even the liquor that the TSA found unnerving. Instead, it was the dead animals inside the bottle. The bottle itself was well over the size allowed by the TSA, but upon further inspection, security found 5 dead seahorses that were on the endangered species list in it.
Do you know those, like, you used to be able to grow your own seahorses? Was that? Or like, you like these little, like...
No, sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys are elite, by the way.
One person trying to reach Barbados had a hidden passenger contained within his computer hard drive.
Snakes on a plane.
The traveler had taken a baby ball python, put it in a stocking, and stuffed it into the hard drive.
Into the hard drive? Poor thing.
At the end of the day, it's a fucking line, isn't it? Like, it can go in a hard drive. It's a fucking living line.
Yeah, but...
Snakes are the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth.
Hey, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's a fucking... Lads, it's a line with a face. It's so shit. Lads. It's a lion. Oh, here's my pet lion.
But the fact he can move, like...
It makes sense why Harry likes him, bro.
It's better than a worm. Worm doesn't even have a face.
Well, alright, what about
worms
a
are
starfish?
shit. Worms are awful, bro. And you know what the worst thing about a worm is, bro? You cut the end of it and it'll fucking grow back.
You said starfish. I'll take a starfish as a pet. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're starfish. What's wrong with starfish? Like, they're another shape, and they're just
You're doing the internet thing, bro. You're doing the internet thing. I said I don't like snakes. You just bring it up saying else, bro. I don't like peaches. Oh my god, is that you saying that you don't like starfish?
Wait, is it?
Fuck off.
Do you not like peaches?
No, pause. What's wrong with peaches?
Yeah, do you not like peaches? I feel like there was something there. Like, there was a reason you went peaches out of anything in the world.
Anything, yeah.
Like, we were talking about shapes and you went to peaches.
Yeah.
If I don't reply, the video will play quicker.
Do you like peaches?
Yeah, come on, Bez, let us know. Come on.
Yeah, I like my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah.
Alright, you're trying to change the subject.
We're not in Georgia, though. We're in East London.
Yeah.
Yeah, the peaches in East London, I do not like. I can't cap.
So you don't like peaches?
No, I don't.
Is it like a childhood trauma thing? Like, was there a peach? Did you choke on a peach or something?
Does that mean you don't like arse?
I'm in
yeah,
arse,
but peaches and arse, you know, they correlate.
You ruined it.
Many types of animal bones can pass through TSA checkpoints without a problem. However, at Fort Lauderdale International Airport, the TSA staff on duty came across a real surprising set of bones. Within a ceramic pot that the passenger had purchased was a human skull.
Right.
The traveler claimed they had no idea there were fragments of human skull within the pot.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in the world.
Alaska is known for its vast wilderness, and at Juneau International Airport, the TSA agents see a lot of carry-ons containing aspects of nature or wildlife from the region. Yep. Unfortunately, one man tried to bring back a little too much nature with him on the plane. The TSA agents found a bag full of what looked like nuggets of dirt. On closer inspection, they discovered that the large bag was filled with moose poop, and that the passenger was taking it home as an Alaskan souvenir. The TSA had no regulations in place that forbids a passenger from traveling with animal feces. However, there are policies in place against intense odors on airplanes. Using this guidance, the TSA confiscated the bag of moose poop, and the passenger had to go home without his bag full of moose souvenirs.
Devastating stuff, mate. Devastating.
I find the word poo so funny, you know. I don't know why.
A couple traveling back from a wedding received a unique thank you gift. Apparently, the groom and bride thought it would be a good idea to have their party favors be wedding-themed hand grenades. There's a lot wrong with this. But the biggest problem is that when 2 grenades or any explosive device shows up on a TSA monitor, they immediately have to bring in the bomb squad.
Wait, so they don't have to bring it in for one?
Bomb squad!
Even though the grenades were fake, they still looked very real on the monitor, meaning that this wedding favor caused the evacuation of the area until the bomb squad could verify there was no threat. Just as a rule of thumb, don't travel with anything shaped like a grenade, or explosive in your carry-on.
Yeah, fair enough.
TSA also has to deal with people deciding to travel with inert explosives. Funnily enough, the TSA won't just take your word for it in that the explosive is inert. Instead, as one man found out, they have to call in the bomb squad to verify the explosive is not dangerous. Then they will confiscate it, and you'll be in a lot of trouble.
I remember Theo Baker once got stopped because he had explosives on him.
Wait, Theo Baker?
Yeah, I think he'd been to like he'd maybe like let off fireworks. I don't even know. He might have let off fireworks or something, but he had like traces of explosives on him, so they had to get all the security down.
It's literally not even interesting.
What? That's very interesting.
That was quite interesting.
Your dear friend got stopped.
No, but I thought he had like an actual something in a suitcase or something.
What, you thought Theo Baker took a bomb?
You're saying, yeah, no, but you're saying he had traces of what, firework dust on him. That's so not.
Yeah, but it showed it was explosive, so they had to get.
I thought that
down.
was interesting, Harry.
Yeah,
thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
I'm an up then. I'm an up. It's fine.
Big up. Scrooge.
At Hawaii's Lihue Airport, someone tried to bring in an entire rocket launcher through
Oh,
security.
Now that's the type of shit that I want to hear. That's what I do want to hear.
It's because of situations like this that the TSA has dedicated entire social media accounts and websites to inform people what they can and cannot bring in their carry-on luggage.
Well, that was fun.
Well, now you know. Don't take a rocket launcher or throwing stars.
Harry, do you go off through airport sensors all the time now, or not?
Yes. No, like about 70% of the time, yeah.
It's because your ass is the bomb.
I got.
I've stopped recording because of that.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
Do you guys remember when we went on a cruise ship? We filmed on a cruise ship for like 2 days.
Yeah.
When we were entered the Italian airport, JJ you got pulled aside, to check your bags.
Oh yeah.
I was behind you, and I had a marijuana cookie in my bag. So if they'd have taken me, we would have been finished. We would have been finished.
So what you're saying is JJ saved your life.
JJ took the hit for me. So thank you very much, my friend.
Well, I mean,
What did you have again, JJ? Just too much money?
I think so. I
reckon it was racism.
Also, because I'm black, I think that helps.
Wait,
it wasn't, to be fair.
So is JJ saying that racism saved Harry?
Oh.
Hey, watch yourself, buddy.
Well, let's not get too political. But anyway, today we've got the craziest airport security finds. Let's go.
Weapons to animals and even body parts. You wouldn't believe half of the wild things people have tried to smuggle onto an airplane. A man in the Dominican Republic tried to take advantage of American airport security agents by faking a disability, only to suffer instant karma. The 22-year-old boarded an international flight to North Carolina riding an electric wheelchair. After his wheelchair tested positive for drug residue, security rolled the man aside and discovered a staggering 23 pounds of cocaine hidden inside it.
Oh my God.
But what I don't get is, like, he can't take that on the plane, surely. Like, they don't. If you're in a wheelchair, they don't take your wheelchair on the plane with you, do they?
No, they store it in the
Yeah,
thing,
I think they do.
Do they? No, they don't. There's no place. If it's an electric wheelchair, where does he sit?
They put him on a different wheelchair, put him in his seat, and then put his one in the cargo.
Got you. Okay.
Worth over $370,000 stateside. Even though the smuggler's legs actually worked, there was nowhere left to run. We've all heard outrageous legends of the Florida Man, but likely none as bird-brained as this one. TSA agents in Fort Lauderdale, Florida discovered someone trying to sneak a handgun onto a flight by hiding it inside of a whole raw chicken.
What?
Of course, agents couldn't
Why were they
resist
taking a
publicly
raw
shaming
chicken?
I feel like you get pulled over for a raw chicken, don't you?
Yeah, you can't take like meats and stuff over.
So they've put it in something that's going to get pulled up anyway.
Yeah, so dumb.
They should have cooked it first.
What do you think you could smuggle it in to get away with it?
I'm not giving anyone any ideas.
My butthole.
Nah, they searched that cavity, bro.
Yeah, but they might pull the trigger and it shoots them.
And you.
No, it's shooting out of a hole.
How are they getting past the barrel to the trigger?
It's wide.
Surely what you want to do is you got to like disassemble the gun and put it in like different, like put it in like a toy car or something. Because if it's just a gun, it's obvious.
You know, you sound way too experienced.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds a bit too real.
This is the test and you failed.
Oh no.
Stuffing a firearm in your holiday bird for travel is just a waste of time.
Or your bird.
A man was caught in Norway attempting to smuggle in 24 exotic reptiles, consisting of 14 ball pythons and 10
Snakes
geckos.
on a plane.
In his attempt to hide the animals, he stuck them into stockings and taped them all along his body.
They've got snakes in them.
That's
No
horrifying.
No
God.
way.
Yeah, I'm alright. Poor snakes as well, man.
With
That's
the
horrible.
animals crawling around under his clothing, all on his body were
I know that's
by
an edit,
border
but
guards who swiftly apprehended him. When asked why he'd attempted this illegal and very strange caper, the man simply replied, "I'm an absolute reptile nut." I guess he'd have to be a little nutty to think he could get away with it. They say a good hairline is worth its weight in gold, but one Indian man might have taken that saying a little too seriously. After seeing an odd shape on his skull through the x-ray, security peeled his wig back to discover a massive quantity of melted gold underneath, which he had attempted to smuggle to avoid paying import taxes.
Melted gold?
Nah, to avoid import tax.
Nah,
to be fair, I reckon it'd be nuts the import tax on a load of gold. They'll
How
stiff
much
you.
gold was it? How much gold? Let's see.
Avoid paying import taxes.
Must have been so heavy on his
1,000
head.
tons of cocaine are smuggled from Colombia.
Oh, it doesn't even say how much it was. Oh.
It can't be that. Oh no, it could be that. You know when Vic won his gold in the video, it was a tiny little thing and it was worth 10 grand.
that would be worth a lot.
To be fair, yeah.
Well, wouldn't that cause like an indent in his head? You know how like how all these streamers have indents.
Well, he's only doing it for like.
You saw one clip.
So it's only for a flight. It's not for like his life.
Thanks to two harebrained women, that number was about 4 kilos short in 2022. At two different Colombian airports, sensors were set off when women with huge, puffy hairstyles passed through. In both cases, security pulled the women aside, and after a quick check of their stylish hairdos, dozens of hidden vials containing cocaine were found nested among their wild hair extensions, which added more than 4 pounds to each of their heads.
Literal
When
crackhead,
scanning a
man.
laptop at Richard Airport, TSA
That was a
agents
good one.
discovered more than just a high-end GPU inside. A would-be smuggler had artfully hidden a knife inside the computer, perfectly placed between its inner parts.
You heard the story about Tobias when he smuggled a kitchen knife by mistake.
By accident. Yeah.
That was
Mad.
mental.
You just incriminated your mate.
No, he got caught. He got caught, and then he was like, "I'm sorry, I was just moving house the other week." And he had this fucking massive kitchen knife.
I was gonna say, when you see drugs, I'm kind of like, they were trying it. But when you see weapons, I'm always like, what were they doing?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, what was the plan? Yeah.
Why do they need that on a plane or an airport?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
That's scary.
After the Chinese government levied a high import tax on all smartphones brought into the country, a massive tech black market was born. iPhone smugglers like this man tried to make a massive profit by taping hundreds of iPhones all over their bodies and even sewing them
that was
into
all
their
one
clothes.
guy.
But with a
That
belt
whole
of
table of
iPhones
fucking
peeking out of
phones.
this
One
guy's
guy.
pants, it wasn't hard for security to catch on to what he
my
was
days.
doing. Another man was caught attempting the same thing. But of course, all it takes is a single step through the x-ray machine for them to get caught red-handed.
What were they
Drug
expecting?
smugglers have got to
Yeah.
be some of the most crafty people on the planet. One of the craziest, though, has got to be the case of this 28-year-old Canadian woman who
Right.
faked being
She ain't
pregnant in an
pregnant,
attempt to
yeah.
smuggle $60,000 worth of cocaine from Colombia back to Canada. The woman wore a fake latex pregnancy belly stuffed with drugs. But got caught after airport security asked how far along she was. They noticed her reacting oddly to what should have been a fairly easy question to answer.
Why would you not prepare for that question?
Yeah, surely that's the first thing you know. You're like,
Are you pregnant?
I just prepared a name.
Arrested the woman, and while they let her hide her face for the cameras, they made sure to get her fake belly in full view as a sign to smugglers to get to work on their next wild scheme, because this one hadn't delivered. Sometimes it's more than just objects that security needs to look out for. Every year, thousands of migrants try entering Europe for
This
a
was the
better
thumbnail.
life, and they'll try anything and everything.
fuck this, by the way,
someone in the
claustrophobic
corner.
as hell.
Two men were desperate enough to
Oh,
bury
no.
themselves inside of small mattresses that were strapped onto the roof of a van. At the Spain-Morocco border, guards grew suspicious of the mattresses, and after carving them open, they discovered the two men huddled inside. Hopefully, they were well rested for their trip back home.
That's terrifying, but you got to think it's actually fuck. Their lives must be so fucked that they're trying to escape.
man.
that you'd
Yeah.
risk doing that. Yeah,
The
yeah.
amount of like videos I've seen of people trying to like cross certain borders or
it's
immigrants
nuts,
trying
man.
to get
Bro, so many people literally die. Like the fact you're willing to
Yeah,
risk your
man.
life. Oh, it's fucked, man.
Yeah.
You thought drugs and guns were the worst thing airport security had to deal with? You'd be sorely mistaken. Smugglers were caught trying to hide 750 tarantulas in gift-wrapped boxes of oatmeal cookies. Definitely not what you'd want to find when you reached inside for a snack. Each tarantula could have sold for up to $6,700.
What?
Total
Is that how much a tarantula costs?
I didn't know it was that price. That's like 5 booze.
Okay. Bloody hell.
Measures everything in boots.
Confiscated haul worth over $350,000.
Who's buying it? Who's
Pigeons are
buying
the
a
rats of the
tarantula
sky.
for
But for one
$6,000?
Australian man, pigeons are worth a whole lot more than rats. Officials in Melbourne caught a man trying to smuggle 2 pigeons inside his pants.
No.
Oh
Now I
my
checked,
God.
and there are, in fact, pigeons in Australia. So this man surely had a very intimate relationship with these birds to try smuggling them home the way he did.
Crazy.
That'd be terrifying having a bird next to your nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Not that type of bird.
If you're ever annoyed by having to take your shoes off at the airport, you can blame people like this guy. Security found it odd that despite being on a 2-day trip, the man had a large number of shoes packed away in his suitcase. The
Oh,
X-ray
like Josh's
machine found an
suitcase.
anomaly in the shoes, and after pulling back the bottoms, they discovered packages of narcotics.
Yo.
I feel like, if you're smuggling, why you make it obvious? Like, no one's going with, like, 10 pairs of shoes, like, that's all you've got. Or, like...
Put it in your normal clothes, like 2 t-shirts, some shoes.
Yeah, make it believable.
Bro, it's always greed that makes people get caught, man. They try and do too much.
Well, I imagine there's a lot of people who get away with a lot of stuff. Like, think of all the things we don't know.
Yeah, but those will be the people that keep it low key, no?
Yeah.
The
Maybe.
best smuggling technique we'll never hear about it because it will never get caught. It will just be some mental tactic.
Toothpaste, that's the place.
Jar of peanut butter that was setting off their
Peanut
sensors.
butter.
After taking a closer look, they were horrified
A gun?
to discover a passenger had tried smuggling in a disassembled pistol inside
there you go.
the jar.
there we
Now,
go.
the jar
Man's
is
gone,
world
Harry.
famous for its unique, fascinating, and often deadly wildlife. Some Australian animals are so sought after that they can fetch absurdly high prices.
Damn, that's like 4 booze.
Okay.
Hi again. It's me.
2 Japanese men involved in one of these animal smuggling rings were caught in an airport in Perth after their luggage started moving on its own during a security check. After x-raying their bags, security made a heart-wrenching discovery.
Yeah.
Tightly packed into small boxes in the corner of a suitcase were 13 bobtail
Oh, God.
lizards. In Hong Kong, where these men were headed, just one of these rare reptiles can sell for over $10,000.
What?
In
Mad.
pursuit of profits, the men had left the lizards crammed in those containers for over 8 days without food or water. Thankfully, these animal abusers were arrested, and the lizards were released back into their natural habitat. Airport security agents in Baltimore were worried they had come across a Ninja Turtles luggage when X-rays revealed a sai, nunchucks, and a traditional-style knife hidden in a carry-on bag. However, it wasn't a hero in a half-shell, but just a wannabe ninja who found himself behind bars for trying to smuggle undeclared weapons.
Yikes.
While some drug smugglers' plans must work, some seem so dumb, it's almost like they're trying to get caught. Like this 65-year-old Colombian man who just plopped a pound of cocaine onto his head and thought he'd be able to get it past airport security in Australia.
I respect it, you know, because like, fuck it, man. Like, he's like, it is what it is.
You respect
They're
this?
looking, because they're looking for more like, you know, they're looking for more intelligent smugglers.
Yeah.
This might go under the radar and they're like, that's just a bad toothpaste.
Just got a dodgy trip. I reckon there's every chance he just strolls through with that, you know, and they're like, oh, fuck it.
They might think with the size of my forehead that I probably got something under there.
Oh, I wish someone else said that. It would have been funnier. It's not funny when you clown yourself.
Oh, really? Oh,
It's just sad.
oh, shit.
Fitted toupee
That's
and
jokes.
a hat. In 2005, airport security in Australia thought one woman's appearance seemed fishy. After arriving from Singapore, customs officials said her skirt made a flipping noise and discovered something unbelievable when they searched her.
Sounds like a perv.
This woman had somehow snuck 51
What?
live exotic fish onto a plane by putting them in water-filled bags that lined a specifically designed apron covered in pockets. Thankfully, the fish were relocated.
So, do you think they just figured it out from the smell?
Yep. There it is.
But then, could you go out and be like, why does your
Here we
pussy
go.